Hello, my primary 5 students. This is the final part of the circulatory system. In this part, we are going to talk about the blood vessels. The blood vessels are divided into arteries, veins, and capillaries. Arteries, veins, and capillaries. Like here in the picture, the heart pumps the blood through the arteries, which are coming out of the ventricles. Then the arteries became smaller, ending with capillaries inside the body cell. So the arteries coming out from the heart ventricle, they get smaller to capillaries in body cells. They carry the blood from the heart to the body organs with oxygen. On the other side, the veins, the blue one, the veins collect the carbon dioxide and the waste from the body cells and become bigger, then enters the heart from the atrium. They begin smaller as capillaries and getting larger to veins, then enters the heart through the atrium. So the arteries begin from the heart ventricle, ending as capillary inside the cell. The veins begin smaller as capillaries inside the cell, then getting larger as veins into the heart atrium. The blood moving in the arteries carrying oxygen from heart to body to give the cell oxygen and food. The veins, it collects the waste and the carbon dioxide from the cells and returning them back to the heart to be renewed again. So the arteries, they carry the blood with oxygen from heart to all body parts. They emerge or coming out from the two ventricles. They begin wide from heart and ending as capillaries inside the cell. The veins, they carry blood from different body parts back to the heart. They open in the two atria. They begin with blood capillaries, small, and ending as a wide veins which are larger. The capillaries are a network connecting the arteries and the veins inside the cells. Inside a cell, imagine with me, the arteries became smaller into capillaries to enter the cell, the small cell, giving it the food and oxygen. Then the carbon dioxide and the waste are collected from other capillaries inside the cell, then moves to the vessel that getting larger to give a vein. So the capillaries are network between the arteries and the veins inside or around the cell. Why the capillary has thin wall? To allow the passage of the oxygen and carbon dioxide and food to the cell and out of the cell. Give reason. The capillaries have thin wall to allow the food and oxygen to pass through the cells. So the capillaries, they are network of thin-walled blood vessels. They are thin wall to allow food and oxygen to pass through cells. They connect arteries and veins, and they are located within the tissue around the cells. Note, the heartbeats push the blood into the arteries from the ventricles, so you can feel your heart pulse in your rest. The number of heartbeats are 70 per minute, During exercise, the rate of heartbeats increases. Why? To supply the body cells with oxygen and food needed to produce more energy. And this is a very important give reason question. Give reason. During the exercise, your heartbeat increases to supply the body with oxygen and food needed to produce more energy for more effort.